Thank you for watching John's Clunker Cars again. On this episode, I'm going to be cleaning up the differential casings, these radius arms, and these brake rods. I'm going to paint them. I won't paint this yet. I got some bolts cleaned up already, and I might put this ring gear back on this part. Okay, I'm going to use the wire wheel on these radius arms to get them ready for paint. So I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse. I just got done cleaning the bolts that hold the drive shaft onto the differential. What I like to do is you put them in this parts washer to get all the grease off, and then I'll run them on the wire wheel here. And I do that because I don't want any grease in the wire wheel because they'll start to smear and burn onto the bolts. So for me, it's easier to get the grease off first, then run them under the wire wheel. They'll be brand new. So that's just what I like to do, and I'll be doing this process for every single usable nut and bolt for this car. There's the finished product. Bolts all clean and ready to be used. Okay, I'm finally back in the shop and I'm able to work on the Model T again. I've been very busy with work, but the next project I need to wire wheel this, but I don't want to do that quite yet because I should needle gun the engine to get it cleaned up before it gets too cold out so we can take apart the engine this winter. So I'm gonna get set up for that and let you guys watch me get all this grease and dirt off the engine with a needle gun. I think it should work pretty well. Okay everyone, I finally got the engine and transmission all descaled and all the grease off of it, and as you can see, it looks way better than it did before, a lot cleaner. I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. It looks kind of cool to me. Give you a little walk around. It's pretty dirty in there. This water pump is painted red. It's kind of interesting. You can still see the red paint, but that needle scaler did a good job. I mean, we're down to bare metal in some places, and even some of this thicker grease it got off. You can kind of get nooks and crannies, but not that well. It works good for that crusty grease, not the soft stuff. You have to still scrape the soft stuff off, but it cleaned it up well in there. And down here, the drain valves look like they're brass or copper. So yeah, cleaned up the engine very well. I'm very happy with it. It'll be a lot nicer to take apart in the shop now. One more thing to note, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a wood plug here in this water jacket. But right here, here's another wood plug. I didn't know it was there before in the freeze plug hole, so we may have some issues getting these to seal in the future, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So yeah, I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I should mention everything on the ground too. All this is from that engine, scattered all around. So yeah, it's pretty dirty. Thank you for watching John's Clunker Cars, everyone. I really appreciate it, all the views and all the new subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm sorry it's taken so long for this video to come out. I've been very busy, but don't worry, there will be more videos to come. Thanks for watching, everyone.